Hey everyone, happy Friday. Wanted to share with you some information and some insights on a question that we've been coming across more frequently now, and how Zillow is messing with you and your home and the consumers in today's market. So, obviously, we know the big giant Zillow is a resource for checking out properties, kind of getting some real estate information, but how that platform is actually broken in so many different ways. So, the first thing that I wanted to point out to you is how many times we have had consumers that said my Zestimate is worth this or my Zestimate is worth that. And recently, I had a conversation with a gentleman that said he wasn't going to move because his Zillow Zestimate had dropped by over $100,000 on his property. And obviously, Zillow hasn't been in his home, and Zillow is not familiar with our local real estate market. And I was talking to him about some of the recent comparable sales around his neighborhood and how those would impact his property value. Certainly not a drop of $100,000. Now, that being said, Zillow might have overestimated what the value of his property might have been, but certainly them dropping their Zestimate shouldn't be a factor in making a decision to move or not. So I went and I tested just a random test of about a dozen different properties, and some of them there's estimates had dropped 30%. Some of them are actually up year over year or within the last 30 days. So it was very interesting. So check out your own property, see what it's doing. I'd love to hear your feedback on that and see if it's consistent with what we are seeing. The National Association of Realtors nationwide reported that property values year over year for the month of December, we don't have the January numbers out yet, but was actually up 2.5% year over year. So that was encouraging. Year over year is a good indicator because it kind of takes into account the seasonality with it. So the other area where Zillow is kind of messing with you and your home is obviously if you've bought a home since Zillow's been around, Zillow loves to keep all those photos on the property. Google has their cars driving around with their cameras, but Zillow gets their information right from the multiple listing service. And as an agent, we submit our property photos that we've paid for and invested into marketing, and then Zillow scoops them up and decides to put those all over there. So obviously, Zillow, the photos on Zillow are eye candy for people that love to look at properties. There's even some great websites about Zillow fails property photos that are interesting properties. So check those out. But if you do not want to have your photos of your home on Zillow, on Realtor.com, and on Redfin, we put a link into this email that will show you how to get those off there. Each of the sites is a little bit different, but if you want to remove those, have those removed just from a privacy standpoint, certainly check that out. And it's a great way for you to kind of claim your own property back and get some information off of the internet that who knows what people are using it for. So just want to share those couple things with you and how you can kind of take a little bit more ownership of the value of your property and what information is out there online. So if you need any resources or real estate related help, certainly reach out to us. The market is unfolding already, and we're expecting it's going to be a strong spring market. So reach out to us at 651-777-3434. Scott Smith with Keller Williams and the Smith team. We are happy to help you. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.